Hey guys, welcome back to The Blissful Athlete. Thank you for tuning in. If you are interested in learning more about the yogic diet, the Vedic diet, the Ayurvedic system at all, I highly recommend subscribing to the channel. Not even recommend, just do it. Just subscribe to the channel. Today I'm going to go over some of the basic things that we'll see here in my guru's home, His Divine Holiness Paramahamsa Nithyananda, as far as a breakfast. This is actually a breakfast meal that I just got. And I've been getting a lot of questions on what do I eat and what kind of meals do they serve here. And there really is a variety. And in India, you can have the most delicious food possible that is really fried and unhealthy, or you could have the polar opposite when you're here and consume nice, raw, healthy, antioxidant-rich foods loaded with vitamins and minerals. And that's kind of the way I went today. If you look here, the whole purpose is that you eat raw foods first. And what Swamiji, my guru, recommends is that you have 50% raw foods and then the other half can be cooked. And what we have is we have shredded coconut here. We have some sesame seeds that are grounded up and mixed with jaggery. We have some sprouts, and we also have some radish. And these are my raw foods for today. And they're all providing a lot of different things. So the first thing I'll talk about is the sprouted mung beans. That's these little guys here. They might not look like much, but they are basically power packed with vitamins, minerals, protein. If you look and you see that little white thing that's coming out, that's the signal that it's been sprouted, meaning it's been soaked. And just by doing that, it can actually increase the protein content roughly between 7 and 13%. That's what some of the studies that we're seeing. And so it's loaded with protein. If you're an athlete out there, you want to get your protein in, you're vegan, you're vegetarian, you're working your way towards that, that's the way to do it. The other thing here is the coconut. We just started having this here, shredded coconut with some shredded sesame seeds that's mixed with jaggery, which is a sweetener. And when you have these two together, it's absolutely delicious. It's something you have to try if you're at home and you have this ability to mix this together. Definitely recommend it. Both are, sesame seeds are also loaded with antioxidants. Calcium mainly has tons of calcium. Also, obviously, a seed itself loaded with protein too. Moving towards the radish, actually, if you have some radish, you have one radish a day, it's going to completely solve any of your kidney issues. So really good for the urinary tract, things like that. Also, we have some millet flakes, also has some protein content, other rich antioxidants, believe it or not. And this isn't actually cooked, it's just soaked in water, and then it's ready to be served. And then this is kind of a staple, this last one here. You'll basically see this at every meal here in India. Rice mixed with some sambar, and this has some spinach in it also. And sambar is like a liquidy mix, and if you can see, it almost like makes this like a bit of a paste, so you can kind of get your hands in there and then mix it up nice and eat it just like that. Other thing is, you eat with your hands here. Something that at first as a Westerner I was like, oh, like this is kind of weird, but I love it now. And you really do get a deeper connection with the food. It's healthier, believe it or not, healthier. And the other thing is that you're actually doing mudras with your hands, meaning your hands are being placed in you ever see like Buddha like sitting there like this? That's a mudra. You're doing a mudra with your hands when you're eating, and it's energizing the food. And the last thing actually is, who's preparing your food? That's really important. Dr. Masaru Emoto, he did an incredible study on water. It's very popular now, how a couple glasses of water there, and he would say, I love you to one glass, I hate you to another, and you could see like the molecular structure of the water changed. And that type of energy is being infused into the food as well. So it's not necessarily the nutritional value. One food might have the same exact nutritional value as another, but who's preparing that food? What type of space are they in? And that will really actually affect you. You'll notice a difference. And I've talked to a lot of people that actually can feel, it's like that, oh, I love my mom's cooking, or I love my grandma's cooking. Well, that space that they're in is so powerful, it's so enriching, compared to maybe some restaurant where, maybe the guy's gonna spit in your burger or something like that, that type of space. There's a big difference. And so not only on the nutritional level is this food delicious and healthy, but the energetic level also. And then obviously when we're talking about food, we're also talking about prana intake. This type of food, loaded with antioxidants, that's raw, that's loaded with prana, and that's really what we're trying to get here is life force energy. And so this is a typical breakfast here in India. If you have any questions on this meal, or maybe a lunch or a dinner, maybe I'll do another video on that later on. Hopefully you enjoyed this though. Click subscribe to the channel if you want to see some other meals and learn a bit more about the meals that we eat here. Thank you for tuning in. Leave a comment down below, and looking forward to sharing some more content with you guys. Take care and be blissful.